Tonight on 60 Minutes, we'll be interviewing George Patton, who was a famous World War II general, and we'll also interview Ulysses S. Grant, notorious for being president. And also, your brain is being hacked, and here's how to stop it. So how do you feel about being inducted into the Hall of Shame?
Well, I guess it's understandable. I came into office with very little political experience. I wasn't planning on running for president until I was selected by the Republican Party as their candidate. So I guess there's I can't really take much blame for it. But you know who you can blame? The Jews. While he was general in the Civil War, Ulysses S. Grant issued General Order No. 11, which banned all Jews from being in his unit. Grant also admitted to his election as president being a mistake, saying, "It was my fortune or misfortune to be called to the office of chief executive without any previous political training. Under such circumstances, it is but reasonable to suppose that errors of judgment must have occurred."
And this inexperience is probably what led to the overbuilding of railroads, docks, factories, and ancillary facilities. When these investments failed, there was a panic and an ensuing depression. More specifically, the Panic of 1873, which was a 6-year depression that lasted far after Grant's presidency. His presidency was also riddled with scandals, including what was called the Whiskey Ring. So, could you provide our viewers with any insight onto what exactly the Whiskey Ring was?
Well, basically because after the war, there were high taxes on liquor. Many people tried to bribe the treasury in order to get stamps at a lower price than usual.
And so when the scandal arose and more than 100 people in your administration were convicted, you still shielded your private secretary, Orville E. Babcock.
Well, me and Orville were bros, so there's no way he would do anything that he allegedly did because that would affect my legacy, and he knows that was very important to me.
Grant also had a taste for strong drink, which first became problematic in the early 1850s, when he was reportedly forced to resign from the army for being caught drunk on duty. He swore off alcohol for most of the next decade, only to fall off the wagon during the Civil War. Grant's penchant for binge drinking was usually kept in check by Colonel John Rawlins, but rumors that he was intoxicated during battle swirled around him for most of the war. So, your reputation for alcoholism has caused many to question your character. What do you have to say about that?
Well, since I'm drinking all the time, I'm never really that out of character while I'm drinking, so the way I see it is, if you're drunk all the time, you're really never drunk.
Are you drunk right now?
Are you drunk right now?
Also, late in life, seeking relief from the pain of cancer, he turned to cocaine, which is never, ever cool. What up? If you like that video, subscribe and smash that like button.